Greg Berg here with the Conservation Office in Waite Park, giving you the weekly conservation update. First thing I'd like to visit with you about is notice of recycling of empty pesticide containers. Stearns County is wanting to get empty pesticide containers off the hands of businesses and farmers, and they're allowing drop-offs at a couple locations. One has already passed, but I want to make you aware of the one that is still coming up, and that is at the Paynesville Farmers Union Co-op through August 29th, 2014. You can bring these in any time before that date, again at the Paynesville Farmers Union Co-op before August 29th. All containers must be cleaned, triple rinsed, caps removed, and all labels and plastic labeling removed. Containers must be made of number 2 HDPE. The collection is open to all pesticide users, including commercial applicators, farmers, government agencies, lawn care businesses, and golf courses. So again, drop off anytime between now and August 29th at the Paynesville Farmer Union Co-op. They must be clean, triple rinsed, caps removed, and all labels and plastic labeling removed. The container must be made of number 2 HDPE. If you have any questions regarding this, Bob Dunning, the Stearns County Agricultural Inspector, can be contacted. His number is 320-255-6180. I thought I would update you on some other statewide events that are coming up, and some of them are through the Minnesota Erosion Control Association, which I'm on the board. And one of them is for the MS4 permit workshops, and these are for covering minimum control measures except for number 5. And this workshop does qualify for meeting the IDDE field staff training requirement, and that's the illicit discharge recognition and reporting illicit discharge for future investigation. So a lot of the communities in the area or around the state have to go through this for outreach and education. And I'll just list off when these are going to be. St. Cloud, Minnesota, here at the USDA Service Center on October 9th, 2014. Detroit Lakes on September 23rd, 2014. St. Paul, November 13th, 2014. Mankato, December 2nd, 2014. And then also a workshop in Duluth, Minnesota at the Minnesota Erosion Control Annual Conference, March 2015, and that should be on Tuesday, March 10th. So again, those locations of those MS4 workshops, and you can also go to the Minnesota Erosion Control website, which is mnerosion.org, for more information on those. Then we've got a workshop coming up on Thursday, September 4th, 2014 in Duluth, and it's on pollution prevention and flood events. We all know about water and how much water we had this spring, so this is a good one for that. It's at the Inn on Lake Superior in Duluth, and again, it's Thursday, September 4th. This workshop is being offered in part by the State and National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. So MECA is putting this on with some of the other partners, and it's pollution prevention and flood events. The next one is Fundamentals of Erosion Control, a half-day workshop and vendor show at the Ramada in Marshall, Minnesota. And that is September 18th, I believe. Sorry, I don't have the exact date in front of me, but I'm almost positive that's the date. You can go to the mnerosion.org site and pick that up again. And I will be speaking at that event on shoreline erosion control and restoration. Other big thing that the Minnesota Erosion Control Association has coming up is the 2015 annual conference. And that's going to be at the Duluth Entertainment and Convention Center in Duluth, obviously. Tuesday, March 10th is the pre-conference workshops, and then Wednesday, March 11th and Thursday, March 12th, 2015 is the actual conference. And there'll be all kinds of good things, and probably in the neighborhood of 30 to 50 vendors there to visit with. This is the big conference for the year if you're involved with stormwater and erosion control. The last thing I want to mention is the green infrastructure for clean water, cost and benefits to our communities. And that is on Thursday, September 11th from 8 to 5 at the Minnesota Landscape Arboretum in Chaska. More information can be obtained at the Arboretum UMN EDU website, 2014 Clean Water Summit. And that is pretty much it. Throwing a lot of stuff at you today as far as things that you can do in the area and educational events that are coming up. And always, if you have questions regarding conservation activities, you can contact the Waite Park Field Office at 320-251-7800, extension 3. This is Greg Berg giving you that weekly conservation update, and hang in there.